Hi guys. Live long and well, yeah, I didn't do that right. Anyway, we are back at the Catalyst booth with Jason Hardy, and we are going to discuss all things RPG.
Yes.
For Catalyst. And there's a lot going on. So last year they did 2 Kickstarter. Well, they might have done more than 2, but I know they did
Voltron.
So I know Voltron. That's Frostpunk. I wanted to say
Frostpunk this year. Yeah.
I just saw a banner for Frost something, and I wanted to say that Frostpunk and Voltron, which are both in fulfillment, right?
They're in approvals.
Well, okay, yes.
Yeah. So the Kickstarters have successfully completed, and we're just getting all the text approved by the various people to make sure that they're happy with it. Voltron Legendary Defender is approved. So that will be hitting layout as soon as I get consciousness after Gen Con. And so you can expect to get a PDF of that before too long. So that will be fun. And Defender of the Universe should follow closely behind it because that's all written as well. We just need to get the parts of that are different from Legendary Defender, which is only a few chapters, approved as well. So that will be happening in the near future. And then Frostpunk, the entire core rule book is in 11-bit hands. So as soon as they get back to us, we have all the art assets for that, and we'll get that laid out and get that to backers and have that going to press. The Explorer's Guide will then get into their hands after that. So we'll make sure everything is moving through approvals and then get into print and get into the backer. So everything is making progress ahead.
Okay. Now, with that said, with their successes, are you already looking forward to more content down the road, or are you going to let that sit on the back burner for a little bit?
I always am looking forward to more content.
Of course
because
you are.
That's what I have to do. We had kind of a surprise release here at the show, which was Kung-Fu Panda, the role-playing game. And that was fun because we wanted to make it a really short and light role-playing game. So it's only 40 pages, and it uses a light system that kids of all ages can play. But it's still a lot of fun, and it still gives you tactical options and fun things you can do, like use pose luck to slingshot yourself up in the air and belly bounce off of multiple opponents and knock them out. And it's a good time.
It sounds like it. And
so you got write-ups of Poe and the Furious Five and Master Shifu and all sorts of characters, so you can just jump right in and play.
So it's really geared to play with like those NPCs, or is there character creation with it?
No, it is geared to play with the characters from the movie.
Okay, excellent. Are there like guides for the scenarios that they create, or are they all
We have an introductory adventure that you get to run through, as well as suggestions for the next adventures you can have after that.
Nice. And that's already available, you said?
That is here at the show, so we have a special advanced print copy at Gen Con. And then shortly we'll be putting it up on DrivethruRPG and Amazon and our shop, so you can get PDF or you can do print on demand through Amazon.
Oh, okay. Excellent. So it'll be print on demand. Excellent. Yep. So if you're at the show and you don't see this until next year, because it's not going to go live before the show, sadly, is over, grab it while you're here, because that's it. That's all they actually have in print.
For now, yep. We'll see if we do another print run, but yeah, this is the first print run we'll do. And we should have an actual play of it up on our website by the time, because I'm doing it tomorrow, and I'm sure we'll save it. So on our YouTube site, you'll be able to see us play Kung Fu Panda if you want to get a taste of it.
Okay. I'll have to. I didn't even know you guys had a YouTube site. I'm bad at this, apparently.
We do have a YouTube site.
Yeah. I mean, I've seen stuff on YouTube. I might not have realized it was you. That's bad, because I thought I did this.
It's okay. We all learn. I sometimes forget we have it, but it does exist.
Oh, okay. So it's not. Okay, that's good. Anyway, that brings us to, I guess, Anarchy would be next.
Yeah, Anarchy just had a really good discussion about that this morning. So we got really lucky with Anarchy 2 in that our partners at Black Book Editions in France have been doing really good work with Anarchy, and Anarchy is very popular over there.
Oh, nice.
So a while ago, they reached out to us and said, we've got a lot of ideas for a new edition of Anarchy, and we would like to write it and then translate it into English and do all the art. And so then you have a new edition of Anarchy. And we said, that sounds like an awesome idea, because I love Anarchy. I love the narrative style of it. And if we have people really passionate about it, helping make a new edition, what's not to like?
Yeah, and I mean, in a great many ways, the work's off your table.
Yeah, but it's done by people who have worked with us before.
It's like going to a restaurant and getting your dinner.
That's right. And so that hits Kickstarter on August 26th. And since the book is written, it will not take a long time to go from Kickstarter to fulfillment.
Well, yeah, because it's all your IP to approve.
Well, it's not our IP, it is, belongs to Tops, but approvals for them usually
Oh, yeah,
go.
I always forget you guys are still part of Tops.
So approvals will be quick and easy, and then we'll just get it into the print and into people's hands.
So what are the key differences from first to second edition of Anarchy?
So it's just taking some of the kinks in the first edition, like how you acquired gear. We made everything go through Karma, and you would get gear through Karma, and this has more of a Nuyen-based system and make character creation feel a little more familiar. And it just tries to streamline a few things out so that it works a little bit more like a full role-playing game without taking away the narrative heft. You can go to Black Book Editions social media, and you'll see a lot of information about the changes and updates. So they've been doing a good job of interviewing with developers and putting out comments. So check out what they have to say, and you'll get all the updates.
Excellent. I guess that brings us to Shadowrun, because I know there's a ton going on in this universe.
Always plenty
Sixth
going on
World
in
is
Shadowrun.
insane.
Yeah, we had our new Advanced Magic book here at the show, Deus Ex Arcana. I have just a handful of copies left, because that's gone really well. So if you need more magic options, it is there for you. We had the new corporate campaign book, Risks and Rewards, that sold out, I think, on day 2. So that will be hitting stores, I think, in August, maybe September. I got to find out for sure from the distributor. But all of that is coming to stores soon. And then we've got a cool book called Mean Streets coming up soon. If you want to get into the gang life in Shadowrun and get caught up both with some of the existing gangs, some of the classic ones that we've had for years, as well as some new powers on the streets, and just look at what street level life in Shadowrun means right now, then that book will be coming before too long. It's at the printer now.
So does Mean Streets take place in any one particular city, or is it all
No,
over
it's
the
more
world?
broad-based and the gangs come from all over the world, so you'll be able to adapt. And there's chapters at the beginning that just talk about what life on the streets is like. What does it mean to be streetwise and to know what the word on the streets is, and to get all the information that you're going to get from living on the streets. And so it's really good, down and dirty, gritty Shadowrun stuff.
Okay. I think is that everything?
Well, we got other fun things. One cool thing we have going on right now is we got a partnership with Quincy's Tavern. And I don't know if you've seen Quincy's Tavern, TikTok and other websites, but he's got a great whole channel where he shares his own vibe about the tavern and the world he's created, shares recipes, he shares poetry, he shares all sorts of role-playing game material, and it's just a really popular website. And so we are partnering with him to do all sorts of cool things. Our board game division is doing kind of like tavern games, the sort of games where you get together and throw dice around a table in a casual environment. And so we have one of them out here, Guardians of the Four Winds, and then another one in the works, and another one after that in the works. But there's also role-playing games that we're going to do with Quincy. There's a short one, and it's a lot of fun, called Dead Man's Ante. That is kind of a Weird West RPG. It's going to be a really quick, like 20-page RPG, card-based, but it's really fun about being a gang of deputies or maybe outlaws and trying to survive the night in a town where cryptids always come out after the sun goes down. And so how can you survive? Or if you're on the outlaw side, how can you get rid of those pesky deputies so you can run wild over the town? And so that will be coming to PDF should be by the end of the year. And then we just want to do a full setting book for Quincy's Tavern, because he's developed a whole world that is great for role-playing. And so we're still talking about exactly what that will look like, but we should be able to get a setting book that will let people play and live in this world that he's created. So that's going to be a lot of fun, because he's just got a lot of creative energy and does some very cool stuff.
I will have to check that out. I was unaware.
And then one other thing that we've announced is next year is the 50th anniversary of TSR's Metamorphosis Alpha, which is life on a generational spaceship where life has kind of deteriorated a bit. And so people have been living on this spaceship for generations and generations and sometimes forgotten they're on a spaceship. And many of the levels that were used for farming and resource gathering have gone wild, and there's mutants roaming around it. So it is kind of like dungeon crawling and exploration, but in a giant, sometimes failing spaceship. So it's a really cool, excuse me, setting to play in, and we will be doing a new version of it next year.
So is it going to be... I'm waiting.
I apologize, I've been talking too much.
That's okay. That's why, you know, that happens here. I'm surprised I still have a voice.
Yeah.
Last year I lost it on 2.
Okay, I'm back.
So, back to...
Metamorphosis Alpha.
Yes. I was going to say Miss Morphous for some reason. I must be tired. I know I need food.
Understandable. Yeah, that happens a lot.
Is it going to be like some kind of a cross between RPG and dungeon crawl, like the old Mage Knight Dungeon game was?
Yeah, it'll definitely have an exploration aspect to it as you go through these levels and find out what the spaceship has, you know. There's a lake level with an island in the middle, so what are you going to find on the island? And then if you go to the farming level or the swamp level, there's a lot of exploration you can do. But there's also a city level where there is the whole culture that started migrating with the ship. So who are the powers in this ship, and what does the culture look like after having been in space for hundreds of years? So it'll have all those aspects in it. It's going to be very cool. Still a lot to decide exactly what it's going to be, but finding out it's going to be fun.
Right. My next question was some of it going to be like AI driven?
That we'll find out.
You don't know yet.
I don't have that answer yet.
I think some of that
Stay
might be
tuned.
neat for the exploration.
Yeah.
That'll free up a GM role a little bit.
And just to be clear, when we say AI driven, that we just mean some of the AIs might be in the story.
Yeah.
No AI will be used in the creation of the game.
Yeah, I'm not a fan really of AI yet. Maybe I'm old.
I definitely am old, so we're not using it.
What he said. All right. Anything else?
I think that's all I can talk about right now. We have some cool other possibilities, but nothing, you know, I don't have names on the bottom line, so I got to wait to announce until it's secure.
So I'll take him out back and beat him with an ugly stick until he talks.
No, that you can
looks
see
good.
that's already happened a
looks
lot.
good. That was something one of our teachers used to say in high school.
Beat you with the ugly stick till you look good?
Yeah.
They come like right around the other end of the circle. Is that what
I guess. I don't know. But anyway, thanks, guys. Thank you, Jason.
Thank you. Always good talking
fun.
to you.
Hi guys, meet the Nibbles, who's gonna go down. She just decided not to go down my back, so we'll do this for her so she's comfy. Thanks for watching my video, and I appreciate it. Please hit the like button and share it if you know somebody who might be interested. And of course, there's always Twitter and the Facebook thingy, and soon I have a newsletter coming. That'll be down there or in the link below, and my kitty cat loves that idea. So anyway, there was one more thing. Oh yeah, subscribe. Be a part of my community, our community. Let's make it grow together. See you guys at a con somewhere, or a local store, or if I'm driving through the country, maybe a game club. I don't know, you're not going to go knock down my camera. Bye guys.